Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
We are live. Season 10 is about to get underway here on Friday Night Hockey. The HQML continues. This is week 1. Very exciting. I'm getting in late, but just in time, as it turns out, to get this thing started. So thank you for joining us as we have a whole lot of games tonight. There you go. It is the prelude to what is about to occur. I don't even know who's playing tonight. I believe it is the Minnesotans who will be taking on the Freedom Commies to start things off here. That should be a good matchup. They're all good matchups, aren't they? Team Fancy versus the Puckbenders. Knights of Jerusalem versus Utopic Unicorns. And SIL versus L4D. And your nightcap. See, they've still got us listed on the other channel. We're on a new channel. So, yes, it is. Yes, he can't hear me. Obviously, he's asking, it's on Twitch, right? I'll tell you, yes, it's on Twitch TV. But then, if he's not on Twitch TV, then he can't hear that. So, woefully unprepared for this, but is anybody really prepared? I mean, are they really when it comes down to it? But the Freedom Commies appear to be here. They'll be wearing their traditional red. Actually, I think they wore blue last week in the preseasons. Throwing us a curveball to start things off here. And I'm Winners with the One. Hello. Thank you for being here. I am glad to be here. I'm here with Aila. We are going to bring you all the action, such as it is. And we'll give them time for the warm-up here. See if the Minnesotans are going to make it. It's about to be a game. Yeah, is this a game? Yes, it is a game. It is Hockey Question Mark. It is made by Cryptic C. It's free to play. You can get it at hockeyquestionmark.com. And we've been covering it for quite a while now. It looks like the Minnesotans may be a player short. No? Yeah? No? Okay. All right, cool. There is a bot now that is a substitute for whoever needs a substitute. We'll see if that comes into play here. For the Minnesotans, it is Dalfan, Minnetonka, Drag, and BGP. And for the Freedom Commies, it is Gavril, Tzveti, Super Hot Glue, Matov, and Putin Tree. Great names as always, fellas. And we are underway. Season 10 has now begun. And a shot chance save made. He comes out big for that one. That was Dalfan in the net. Getting the stop. And now they will get a block here. Their own zone. They're facing an early attack from the Freedom Commies. And a nice pass across. He waves at this, not able to finish it off. So the Minnesotans facing some pressure here early on. Matov right through the middle and again blocked. And another shot that will be lifted over the net. Still, they're keeping control of the puck, but the Minnesotans now trying to cut loose. But, oh, that one goes right in front. And Alfan had to make a quick stop on it. So, early action crazy. And here's another chance. That was Matt again. Yeah, survives, says Dalfan. Yes, an early barrage from the commies. And now this one will again sail over the crossbar. And again, the Minnesotans will clear it out. And remember, this is 4v4. The most leagues in North America have now switched to 5v5, but the international game is played 4v4. And so it is good to have at least one team. Oh, shot there just wide. Or one league where we play by international rules. As hoping for more international games coming up. But this North American game here, really it's not technically just North America. You can play from anywhere if you want to. And we've had people from all around the world come and play. Good to be back on the Independent Broadcast Network on Twitch TV. Thank you, Twitch TV, for getting us back in the saddle on our main channel. It's been a while since we've done any hockey on this channel, so or anything at all on this channel. So it is a pleasure to be part of it once again. And now again, this is some back and forth going on. This will go all the way back to Dalfan. He's coming out to the face-off circle to play this. We'll take it to BG to launch a long pass in. And they've got room. Oh, but just a little short of the blade. And the steal here. Booting a tree. Will he have a chance to shoot this? He's going to leave it at the top there. And oh, the shot in front. Again. Not quite there. But the Freedom Commies have been really pouring it on offensively. Oh, what a stop. As again, Minnesota fighting them off very well. Very well played defensively and in the net. So, yeah, this is Hockey Question Mark. It is free to play. It is first-person hockey. And it is it's a tough one to learn, but very rewarding. I mean, these guys, most of them have been playing a while. So just from the vantage point up here, it looks very easy, but it's not easy at all. Long shot, a big save on the other side as Super Hot Glue is in the net. Making the save for FC. But yeah, you can get it free at hockeyquestionmark.com. You can also check out the subreddit at r/hockeyquestionmark, and they've got all the information. Off one post, then the other, and cleared out by Minnesota. What a play by Minnesota as they are able to fight one off. That is as close as it gets without crossing the line. Just hammering one off of two posts. Ringing out. 21 seconds left in the first period. It's been an exciting one. And it's been mostly the Freedom Commies pouring it on, but so far it's still no score. So that's a moral victory, certainly, for the Minnesotans. And that will do it officially. We'll go to the second. Yeah, NHL Hits is a lot of fun. I like that game. We should change to 3v3. Okay. Oh, just like the NHL All-Star game. That's kind of a strange format, isn't it? I was reading about it. It is NHL All-Star Weekend. And the All-Star game will be 3 20-minute games with 3v3, and then I guess the best teams play for $1 million or something like that. A very strange format. It's their first year of trying that. We'll see how that goes. And the Minnesotans chip one through, but Super Hot Glue watches this one as it goes behind the net. And now back at center ice, stolen Matoff. He's moving through. He's probably, arguably, the best player in North America. Freedom Commies are back again in the Minnesota zone. We'll try to lay one into the slot. This one broken up. BG's going to get to it. But Gavril with the steal. But now on the follow-up, here come the Minnesotans. Loose the shot. Two defensemen draped on him. Still managed to get the shot off, and it does go wide. And now we'll probably see the Freedom Commies start moving it through again. Dalvin coming out huge to make that one. It's a very dangerous one. But he saw the play developing in front of him. Went ahead and went proactive with that one. So, still no score. And, yeah, I don't know if 3v3 would help or not. But this will help in front. Nobody home. Gavril's to Sveti. Cheeky Breaky with the goal. Matov on the assist. And, yeah, Dalfan playing way out in front. And it worked to charm on that first save, but on that one, he just kind of got left hanging, and there was nobody else back there from the Minnesotans to, yeah, if you like hockey, man, this is the coolest hockey game. Pretty interesting community, as this is one of 4 North American leagues right now. And there is international play, of course. The Russians, really, they were the World Cup champions. And here's one that is shot off the side of the net. Minnesota still with it and trying to hang in. He fires one into the slot that is broken up, however, and now it will be, they've still got it. He's trying to work his way around the Freedom Commie defense now. They instead will dish it to the opposite end. And there's Matt once again. And a nice feed. Beautifully set up. Oh, but he whiffs on it. The backhander on the follow-up doesn't go either. Wow.
In the words of the poet Kanye, history in the making, man.
History or something, Aila. Yeah, it is in first person. And, yeah, it's a... when you first get out there, it's... Oh, the hammer coming through. And this one, the physics are insane, yes, in this game, as you can see. Sometimes the puck is pretty lively. Been really lively for the Freedom Commies, but a great job by the Minnesotans so far just to hold them to a single goal. They have really, I don't know how many shots they've gotten in these first 2 periods, but I can tell you, they're keeping score at home. It is a bunch. So we near the 1 minute mark, and now a stolen puck and an opportunity perhaps for the Minnesotans. In blue, knocked away. This one goes back to the neutral zone. They'll circle around and try to get this back. And we're going to just be battling back and forth at center ice for a bit. Now Dalfan coming out of the net to play it. He may go all the way with this. In fact, he's going to go ahead and fire, and it goes just wide. Gathered up there, super hot glue. We'll find a teammate immediately, but here come the Minnesotans once again. The backhand shot scores! Off the crossbar and in. Dalfan puts the biscuit in the basket to tie things up at 1. 30 seconds left in the second period. What a play.
Wow, yeah.
And Freedom Commies trying to respond, but a big save there to keep that one away. Actually, I believe that was a defensive stop. And a tough one. We're watching a pretty good struggle between these two teams. Definitely contrast in styles. And again, Dalfan playing it dangerously, but keeping the puck out of the net. And we will go to the third period tied at 1. Quite a game so far, folks. This is the beginning of Season 10. We have, I think, 9 teams now, so we will be seeing 4 games from 8 of those teams tonight. And another big save as Dalfan again with the tip. One of the teams has a bye week this week. I believe that is the Mighty Dicks that are off this week. It's hard to keep up with who is who. I am not even sure at this point. I'm still familiarizing myself with some of there are some returning teams, there are some brand new teams, and really thrilled with the amount of participation we've gotten this time around in HQML. It's Friday Night Hockey. It's the fun league. And like I said, there are 4 leagues now, as with the addition of the JSL, which is a beginners sort of league. And I believe they might have wrapped up their season. And then there's the RSL, which is kind of an intermediate step and has players from both sides. And then the LHL, which is the big one. And Drag with a big one there. Shoots and scores. Minnetonka on the assist, but that is Drag on the backhand. It puts the Minnesotans in the lead. And another shot and a big stop as Super Hot Glue again gets a stick on it, but they will hold it at the point. Long shot coming in. Oh, he was looking for a deflection there. No such luck, however, and puck back at center ice. They will dump it in here. Gavril going back for it. Freedom Commies, with control of the puck, will start to move it down. He's got plenty of room to operate. They swarm on him. 2 defensemen coming in. Chased into the corner. Mantov, the shot off the post, off the impossible angle, the turn and fire. That almost went. And this one blocked in front. So the Freedom Commies, who have really had the offensive jump most of the game. They are down by 1, though, currently, and they are going to fight till the final horn, I'm sure, to try to get that equalizer. But the Minnesotans doing a good job of hanging on to it here. The more they keep possession, the more they keep this Freedom Commie team from really being able to do anything offensively. So that is sometimes playing a good offense is the best kind of defense. Not always, but sometimes. But here's the feed in front. He's got him, and he chips one through. Matov. And there it is. A very patient play right there. He could have put it pretty much anywhere. And he was obviously Dalvin looking for the big shot, and then he just kind of slides one underneath. Tricky stuff there. But very versatile, that Matt. And so we near the 1 minute mark, and regulation is almost done. Here's a shot, and that one stopped as somebody got a stick on that. Now in the corner. So will be Matt with it. Drag coming in. We'll follow him closely. Matt pulls him back. And now a battle at center ice for it. The steal broken up, and now the counterattack. 2-on-1, the shot, the score! Minnetonka! Top shelf for Mama keeps the cookies, and he has made it 3-2 with 1 minute left in the third. How about that?
Oh, my.
Is that going to be enough for the Minnesotans? They've played a very gritty game here. And, yeah, the high-flying Freedom Commies really pushing forward on the attack. And here they go again with another chance, and swept aside by Dalfan before they can do any damage with that. And now he's going to whirl around and go for another. Look at the moves, the shot, the score. Mantov has tied it up. His second of the game. Oh, we'll make it 3-3 with 26 seconds left in the third period, and the first game of Season 10 is a barn burner, as it turns out. And yeah, I like when you see two teams playing distinctly different styles like this going at it. And looks like there might be some extra to this. 3 seconds. Will he have time? No, that's going in the corner, and we are going to overtime in game one. Oh, gosh. Strategy?
Well, Winters, look no further than the scoreboard for the answer to that.
But it's tied. Well, I guess, yeah. Next goal obviously wins it. So you want to kind of tighten things down. Don't want to make mistakes, certainly not against this Minnesota team who is working that counterattack style. And you also don't want to turn Matt or Putin a tree or any of these guys loose in front of your net. Do what they want to. So they're going to play it pretty close here. And like I say, a lot of these guys have gotten pretty accustomed to the 5v5 style, but here's a 2-on-1 break. Nice feed there. He's got it. Slows it down, speeds it up, puts it in. Matov finishes it off early in overtime. The hat trick makes it 4-3, and the Freedom Commies win the game, and the GGs come out, and that certainly was a good game. My goodness.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm. So a nice one to start things off. And I believe our next game, for some reason these are scheduled in 30-minute increments. So local time, that is 7:30. What time is it? 7:22. Okay. So we've got a little bit, and we hope that you will stay with us because we have more hockey action, and if these other games are as good as that, oh, this is going to be a fun night. So settle in and enjoy. Don't go away. And we are about, hopefully, to get started with the next game. I see the only person here from the puck vendors appears to be self-plugged. But, yeah, there are 3 more games left to be played, counting this one. And yeah, Space Cow, it's awesome. You should definitely check it out if you have not. There are definitely some cool people in the community that will help you get started. And it's one of those games with a very high skill curve, but it's a rewarding skill curve because when you really get the feel of it down, it is just amazing. I remember how thrilled I was when I managed to actually make a pass to somebody or get a shot on the net. But yeah, these guys have put in the work, and it shows. So now, yeah, Team Fancy is starting to get in, it looks like. And the puck vendors, we got our first look at them last week, and they looked good. Team Fancy, of course, a historically good team. PK and the crew will be here to try to take the crown in Season 10. It's too early to really say who are the favorites, I would say. Too early indeed. So, and some of these teams, like I say, are unknown quantities at this point. So they probably need a reset here. We'll get them underway. We can light this candle for Game 2 of the 4 games we bring you tonight on the Season 10 premiere of Fri Nite Hockey. And I want to thank everybody for the awesome amount of participation we've got this time around. Season 9 was kind of a tough one. Really, we didn't know if we were going to do a Season 10, but the community has responded in a tremendous fashion. And so we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. It is the fun league. Some of these leagues are pretty serious. So you got, like LHL is about to start their draft, I think in the next week or so. And so that's always a lot of fun. Draft night is a blast. But this is a league where you just, there is no draft. You just come out with your team, whoever they may be, and play. And those teams tonight are Team Fancy. They will be in blue. We got Fancy V, Candy Fancy, Fancy Frenchie, and Fancy Uli. And, hey, give me back my... Okay. And for the puck benders, it is the legendary Claude Giroux is playing for the puck benders. DeBeezy, Parabola, and Giraffe Killer. Those are good lineups. This is going to be a good game. I can already tell. These are... I say unknown quantities, but these are players that we have seen here on Fri Nite Hockey and in the other leagues just do amazing things. And so the real question is, how do they play as a unit, as a team? And that really comes into play over the course of a season. That's a nice one there, but turned aside by Uli, and again, another big save. So a couple of stops to start things off here in the first period. Team Fancy will try to get a breakout going, but it's going to be DeBeezy getting this. And the puck benders. Maybe? No, they're going to have to circle back around for this, and it's going to be a battle in the corner for the puck. Now behind the net, coming away with it, puck benders loose. Long pass, looking for Parabola, broken up center ice, a long shot, and an easy save for Giraffe Killer. So, I say easy. Sometimes those take a weird bounce, and the goalie position is very tough in this game, as you can imagine. Oh, trying to slap that one down, but not able to get the angle on it. DeBeasy turns and fires it back in. It'll be Frenchie who gets it. And he's looking for Fancy V. He's got him at the point. And that pass is broken up. So it'll be Uli sending it down. And right now the puck just kind of every which way. It remains so. Passes through the neutral zone now. Team Fancy will try to move it here. A collision at center ice. And between teammates, the shot just sails a few inches over the crossbar. That could have been the first goal of the game, but it is not. Now Frenchie back skating to this one. Claude in the vicinity. Gonna chase it down. Does a nice little move to get it away from his pursuers, but this will go into the corner, and Claude now gets past Fancy V. He's gonna take this all the way. This is a Claude-like maneuver, and he's got room. Is he gonna take this? Oh, the shot just a little shy of the net, but they've still got it here. We'll go for the backhander, and Parabola with a beautiful shot and score. First one of the game, and the Puckbenders take a 1-0 lead. Wow.
As Tupac would say, dear mama.
I need to teach you more about hip hop, Aila. But those days will come. We're early in the season, right? So just happy to be here tonight. Actually, I thought I replaced the roof texture with BG's roof texture. I guess it didn't take. I'll have to go back and look at that. His is much brighter, and so it's easier to see the puck when it gets up in the air. What we did here was just erase it entirely, so there's no roof at all. But it does make it difficult to see sometimes when the puck really gets to flying, but I don't know. It's a work in progress, yes. I'm just happy to have made it in, and happy everything's working. Happy to bring you the action off the post. He's going to get his own rebound and shoot it in. Fancy V. What a play.
Simply phenomenal.
Yeah, it's just shoot the puck, crash the net. Very basic hockey stuff. Ties us up at one. Oh, puck loose, and Frenchie's going to push it through. Wow.
In the words of the poet Kanye, history and the making man.
So yeah, I do need to teach you more hip hop, yes. But yes, he did say that. He said all sorts of stuff this week, Aila, as it turns out. Very eventful week on Twitter for Kanye. He has a new album coming out, so be watching for that. Oh man, but we are heading into the. Did he shoot that on his own net? Oh, but that one turned away. Nice stop by Uli to finish out the first period. And Team Fancy continuing just like they always did. This is a solid team with a franchise history of excellence. It was an excellent first period for them. 2-1 with the lead. Puckbenders, a newer team, and some veterans to Fri Nite hockey, and some new folks. Some that I guess they've heard of me now. That's good. That's good. And this is a good chance here. Chips through Parabola. And the Puckbenders make it 2-2. How about that?
Absolutely top notch.
And they're going to try to do it again here. Oh, Claude Giroux. Off the rooftop and in. 3-2. Puck Benders take the lead. A couple of quick goals. And this team looks very good. This is a new team, newly formed. They looked good in the preseason shenanigans last week, and they certainly look good here against Team Fancy, that when they show up to play, they show up to play. So a minute has elapsed in the second period. This is, again, we're seeing each of these teams has their own way of playing, and so it's going to be fun to watch some of the matchups over the course of the season, how these styles clash with each other. Tonight, it's just been a lot of fun to watch so far. Certainly a lot of fun for the Puck Benders in their first official game in HQML. They currently have the lead. Team Fancy looking for the response here. The shot blocked. They'll chase this down into the corner. And will the Puck Benders be able to? Oh, no, he's got it in front. Oh, but it just slides through and not over the line. Not over the line. Ho, 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 ho. Lots of close calls this evening in both these games so far. We're about halfway through this one, and here is Team Fancy. They'll hold this up at the point. The shot coming in, that will go wide behind the net, actually, and they're going to be able to hang on to it here. Defense chase them very closely. Oh, but what a, as RSL Champace. I hope I'm getting that name right, because that was a very nicely played goal to tie this up at 3. Wow.
I am quite impressed.
I am too. And again, we have a tie game. At the 2-minute mark, here he comes again as Champace again with room to shoot. He does, and this will go wide to the left. They're going to try to hang on to it here and keep it in the zone. Got a little bit of help here as he dishes one into the slot. That one broken up, and this could be a chance for Parabola on the wing. He will shoot it in, and the save made by Oli. He had plenty of room to see that. Yeah, playing goalie in this game, only the blade really stops anything. So we are going to, DVD is working on a goalie mod that will allow full body contact. And off the post there. They also get the rub of the post too. That's a universal thing. But yeah, when the goalie mod is implemented, that is going to make a huge difference in how this thing is played. I mean, it's amazing what the goalies are already able to do. It's really going to make people have to work for the shots a little bit more. And working for this one, it will go past the net. And chased around. He's going to switch it up to the opposite end of the rink. A collision will jar this loose. There's a battle for it here. Who's going to come away from it? It is Parabola. He's getting bodied up, double teamed. He will still chip this through and maintain possession. But it is pushed back in. This could be a chance for Team Fancy. Sent in front. Oh! But not quite. 9 seconds. We'll maybe have chance to reload and fire once again. Maybe not. So we'll go to the third period, tied at 3. And yeah, as far as making open source or updated versions, yeah, there have been some attempts, but it turns out that making games is not easy. I can tell you, as a person who does a little game dev myself. That and Cryptic Sea. This is made. He made this engine from scratch. I mean, so it's. But I can tell you that the game is not completely abandoned. There is, this version of it, the 55 version of it, is probably not going to see any further development. What a stop there. At point blank range, he just went right out and took it away from him. That's going to give a chance to move it the other way, and Fancy V shoots and scores. His second of the game will put them in the lead 4-3. My goodness.
Well played right there.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, there is the 62 version. And I can tell you, I spoke to Cryptic Sea this week, that one is still being worked on. With Cryptic Sea, the priority right now, of course, is Sub Rosa. That is being published by Devolver Digital. So a lot of attention is being paid to that. And Alex and Luke, it's a two-man team actually that works on hockey. And Luke is not available all the time, so they have to work on it when they get a chance to. But he did confirm that the 62 version is still being worked on, and some of the things that are in Sub Rosa will find their way into Hockey Question Mark. Specifically, some of the physics changes. He said he had been kind of going back and forth between 55 and 62 and looking at the differences, and one immediate difference was that the stick size, of course, is a lot different. And so the next version of 62 will have a stick size. What a stop there by Uli. He knocks one out of midair. So the 62 version will have the stick size that is more like 55. Shot and score, Fancy V, hat trick. A 2-goal lead now for Team Fancy. Because I know people kind of felt that the shooting and so forth was a little squishy in the 62 versions. So I think having a larger stick, a longer stick will definitely help. Claude Giroux on the other side will pull his team to within one with his second goal of the game. Parabola on the assist, and this is turning into another very good game here, our second game tonight. We're a little bit more parity than we've seen in previous seasons, as we've seen some major blowouts in the past, and we may not have seen the end of them because you can play with whoever, and there's teams that have started with all beginner players, and you'll see some of those teams tonight that started out new to the game, just friends playing, and they got better. They took a few pretty hard beatings and have risen up to be solid teams in their own right and challengers for the Blood Dragon Memorial Cup, which is given out to the winner of HQML. So that's definitely encouraged, players of all skill levels to come in and play HQML. It's for fun. And Fancy V is certainly having fun tonight with his fourth goal of the game. And just when the puck benders get close, Team Fancy put a little bit more daylight between them. So 6-4 is your score. Can the puck benders come back here? They've got a minute 17, which, as we've seen in the past, is plenty of time to mount a comeback in Hockey Question Mark. They have pulled the goalie, empty net now. They're going all in at the 1 minute mark. So they will do their best to hang on to the puck here at center ice as they start their attack. But it is on the stick of Fancy V. That's not where you want it to be. And he makes his fifth goal of the game to make it 7-4. How about that?
Absolutely top notch.
Indeed. Indeed. So Team Fancy looking like they are in the driver's seat to come away with their first win of the season. The Puckbenders This is a team to be reckoned with. And there's I'm not Stamkos with the assist from Big Bertha. They're pulling in people off the bench, and they are looking good. So, again, don't want to count them out just yet. 2 goals, 30 seconds. We've seen it done. We have seen it done. But there's nobody in the net right now. Oh, if he could have got that pass back to him. Just trying to hang on to the puck here. 11 seconds now. He might make a long-distance shot. He's passing it in for self-plug. And that is going to do it. Fancy V, though. With the exclamation point at the end. To make it 8-5 is your final. And Team Fancy. Looking good. Looking good. But a nice debut from the puck benders. And just, this is, wow, I've seen a couple of really good games here. And 2 more left to go. They're on the half hour. Every half hour. One at 8 or 9 or 8 Central, 9 Eastern, if you will. And then there's one at 8:30/9:30. Unless they get here earlier and we started earlier. But they've got 10 minutes here. So we hope that you will stay with us until then. It has certainly been worth it so far.
Oh, no, you don't. Come here, Crushinator. It's the Crushinator.
Oh, good. And it looks like we might go ahead and start these next games, because Knights of Jerusalem are here. Utopic Unicorns are here. And you know, we were talking about teams that started out and took some tough losses and then just weathered the storm and got better and now are contenders. These are two of them right here. The Knights of Jerusalem went from worst to first. They were really looking good in Season 9 before it went under. Okay, wow, we're truly, truly underway. That is good. So, maybe not, no? Well, KOG is here with their starting lineup, and I'll give that to you now. Zam, Metroid, Zam Sale, and Jay Lalu. And we'll see who the Utopic Unicorns bring out. They're a very fun team. Both these teams are a lot of fun. Good guys on both these teams. And, yeah, they are hoping for great success in this season. Well, really, all the teams are, right? But these two teams especially. And they have become fan favorites. Okay, I think they are going to perhaps wait until 9. Is that okay? They may be waiting for some extra players. One good thing about this season is that you had to have a minimum of. Hi, yeah, they're calling my name. They're probably yelling something at me, and I'm missing it. But yeah, you had to have at least 9 players on your roster. So Aila's here. She's doing great. Yeah, she says hi to him. Oh, she and I have been working on music, as a matter of fact. So heard a little bit of it earlier. Play a little bit more before the night is done. She has an album out, Sparkle Tips. That was done, I guess, about a year ago? So it's about time for another one. Yes, all the way from Scotland, defenseman Jerry. Fellow fan of the Glasgow Rangers. There's not a team like the Glasgow Rangers. Actually, it's been a tough go of it for a while for the Gers, but surely things are looking up. So we'll see who these guys bring out here. Yeah, you have to have at least 9 players. So that, because we had attendance issues in the past, because some of these teams are had pretty small rosters, and it is Friday night. I get that. It's tough. It's a young demographic. People like to go out and do stuff on Friday nights sometimes. Who would have thunk it? So we have moved the times up. We used to start these a lot later, but this season we are experimenting with starting the games earlier. And yeah, having bigger rosters. And also, if you do find yourself with only 3 players, DVD has created, of course, the hockey bots. And so probably the most prestigious of the hockey bots, Patrick Sharp, is available as a roaming free agent for any team that needs him. The hockey bots are, of course, a work in progress. If you look down there at the bottom, there's on the scroll, if you go to IBN Casting's YouTube, you can see the hockey bots in action. And they will score goals. There's no guarantee which net they will score on, but they will score. And I'm sure they're only getting better. But okay, we are underway. So for Utopic Unicorns in blue, I see Nova Star. Oh, a chance in front already. Roof Al Yug, okay, and Omaha. And for the Knights of Jerusalem in red, defenseman Jerry, capital Ski Zam, and Jay Lalu. Wait, Jay Lalu? No, okay. I was thinking, didn't he play earlier? He was out here just skating around earlier. He wasn't on another team. Just to make that clear. Oh, we've had some shenanigans in the past because we didn't really have a whole lot of structured rules, but so this is it's a work in progress, fam, because I mean, oh, nice save there by Roof. Roof? Yeah, I'll call him Roof. The Roof is on fire with another big save. And, oh, a hammer shot loose and bouncing. And it's going to take a while for this to settle down. It finally does, and that's going to give KOG a chance possibly here. Blocked. Shutting that passing lane down, and now here's another one, and that somebody got a piece of that to drive it over the net. And this one from the other side will go wide as well. KOG with some defensive or offensive mojo to start things off. Yes, I look forward to the hockey bots getting better and better because I was like, if attendance got worse, I was just going to say, years from now, it'll just be the hockey bots playing and Aila casting, and we won't. None of us will even need to show up for these things, but that time has not come just yet. They're just a nice addition to spice it up with some flavor, or flavor, as the kids say. And with a little bit of flavor in front, the shot off the post, off the crossbar. It's just, oh, so close. But no goal. And this one going on net as well. Roof will make the save here. And go ahead and dump this back to the opposite end. We'll see Nova Star trying to shovel one. Will be Zam. Zam, the anchor, I would say, of this Knights of Jerusalem team. And definitely one of the best players in LHL for sure. And he is, but I always think of him primarily as an HQML player for the Knights of Jerusalem, who've really made a name for themselves in a short time here in this league here on Friday nights. And trying to get one there. Did not get all of it. May go for the wrapper here, and they're going to stop that. And trying to feed one into the slot. They will still keep possession of the puck. He's got options here. Where's he going to go? He's going to take it himself. And just off by a little bit. But again, just nice work on the corners to keep possession by KOG here. Now Nova Star will try to push it through for Utopic Unicorns. They will at least take it to the other side of the rink as we near the 1 minute mark of the first period. Big collision there. Bodies flying, shot flying, and wide to the left. As we start to tick down the final seconds of this first period. Again, no score just yet, but some great moments, some good opportunities. Something's got to give, and it won't take long for it to. And there it is! Zam! Shoots and scores. Defenseman Jerry on the assist, and just a good hard shot will make it 1-0. How about that?
Top quality.
20 seconds now, and they've got the puck again. Defenseman Jerry at the point. He's going to fire this in and score! Jay Lala will get credit for the assist, but that was just a big slapper from defenseman Jerry from up at the blue line to make it 2-0. And a bouncing puck going to get loose, and that will do it for the first period. Interesting.
To say the least.
So we're going to the second with a 2-0 lead in the hands of KOG. We'll see a couple of changes. Personnel here, it looks like. Flash, Metroid. Got to remember to change the fonts again, too. So much work to do. But, hey, we have a whole season here, so we're working out the bugs. But, yeah, like I was saying earlier, this game has been out for a few years now, and it was pretty much dormant in North America, mostly played by the Russians. When we started playing it, some guy came in and said, "Why you play this? This game is for Russia," which became a wacky catchphrase that we say all the time now. This game is for Russia. But it sort of, over the course of time, has become a little bit more for North America as well. We started doing the Friday night hockey and just having open skates so everyone to show up and play. In Canada, they call it a shinny. Oh, a nice one there from Zam. That is a tough one for any goalie. Like I said, if you can get it up there at waist level like that, it is very difficult. You've got to get a stick on it. You can't just body block it. But yeah, 3-0 is the result. Second period. 3 minutes and some change left to go. And here's a shot. The save made. The rebound. Oh, and Nova Star will stuff it home. Splash will get credit for the assist, and just a good team effort there by Utopic Unicorns. They are on the board. What a play.
Yes, very well played.
Yeah, Utopic Unicorns, a team that has risen to glory from humble beginnings. And now they'll try again. This one will go over the net. And here is Metroid. He will pause for this. Roof comes out to make a big stop. Didn't have anybody back there. But yeah, it started out with just open skates, and then we got enough people playing where it was like, hey, we can make a league out of this. And thus, with the help of DVD and the whole crew, the HQML was born. The first North American league. And Zam! Again! He has a hat trick. Metroid has an assist on that one, and 4-1 is your score. KOG opening up a big lead here. But yeah, shortly after that, we got the LHL, which became probably the most busy league, certainly. Very popular with the players because you have the draft and you have stats, and there's so many cool things around the league itself that make it a lot of fun for the players. And that begat the RSL and now the JSL. So it's been fun to see the game grow. But yeah, a lot of that started right here on Friday nights. So like I said, good to see the support from veteran players as well as new players. Thank you so much, y'all. And we got some new viewers tonight, which is awesome as well. And again, thank you to Twitch TV for getting us our main channel back. It's a long story and a dumb story, but in the end, the good guys won. And Omaha staying with the play there as he crashes the net and puts it through. 4-2, Utopic Unicorns are going to try to keep it close and maybe even closer here if they can get the pass off. A nice quick play to break this out. And he looks for the pass there. will go along the boards. KOG looking for Jay Lalu up top. And he does a nice move to turn, and he's got room, and he takes it. Wow.
Have mercy.
5-2 is your score. KOG again with the 3-goal lead. And shout out to Waldo. He's cheering Meat Cell on. Playing as Zamsail tonight in the net. Well, he was so good in the LHL season. And he's been good here. And Zam has been fantastic. He gets his 4th of the game to make it 6-2. My goodness.
Strong play is its own reward.
It certainly has been so far for the Knights of Jerusalem, Aila, as they take a 4-goal lead here into the 3rd period. But like I said, anything can happen in this game, and often does. So we will see what kind of adjustments that they make for Utopic Unicorns here. They may change out some players. One thing that I've always liked about Utopic Unicorns is that they have a lot of depth on the bench. I mean, even when we didn't require 9 players, they always had them. But Jay Lalu, it is hard to deny Jay Lalu when he gets in close like that, and he gets his 2nd of the game here to make it 7-2. And remember, there is no mercy rule. I think LHL has got their mercy rule down to 6 goals. He has 6-goal lead, I think it is. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I want to say it used to be more, and then they changed it. We do not have a mercy rule here in HQML. We talked about it, but then it was like, maybe we can set it up really high. Oh, defense with Jerry off the nice pass from Jay Lalu, and he was all alone right there in the crease. He will make it 8-2. Yeah, and then we just figured, well, if you want to just go ahead and, like it's StarCraft or something, say GG and forfeit from there, you can. But it is still, it's the beer league. It's the fun leagues. So we figured we would leave that up to the teams. But this is a proud Utopic Unicorn team. I suspect they will play this to the bitter end, no matter what the score. That's part of what kind of defines their character and has over the past few seasons that we've been fortunate enough to have them in the league. But KOG still pouring it on here. Sam setting one up. Oh, trickles through the slot and out. So dumped in. Utopic Unicorns will try to chase this down. And look at the moves. As he goes in the redirect, and he's got time with this. Couldn't figure out whether he wanted to go to the forehand or the backhand with it, I think, there. But, that one off the roof. But there it is. Zam with the follow-up. Defenseman Jerry with the rocket shot, and Zam there to finish it off. My goodness.
Yes, that's pretty good.
And it is 9-2, Aila, as this KOG team is putting on a show for us. Yeah, it's my fault. I jinxed it. I was talking about close games and stuff. But Nova Star with his 2nd of the game. Could this be the comeback? 9-3, your score. Like I said, this UU team will keep playing hard until the buzzer. And they've got some guys that can turn things around quickly. But yeah, it's kind of a tough order here to pull down 6 in 2 minutes. But like I said, we have seen some insane things on Friday nights. I've seen things, man, things and stuff. Over 10 seasons of this, yes. Of course, you can go back and watch a lot of that on the YouTube. I'll be in casting. Always good times here on Friday night. No matter what the score, no matter who is playing. I don't know. It's supposed to be fun. Games are supposed to be fun. Sometimes some of the other leagues, they get very, very serious, and that's fun in its own way. Certainly, I've played enough competitive esports to know this. But yeah, sometimes you just want to hang out and have a good time with the game. You know, it was fun last week. I was in the TeamSpeak and listening to some of the guys in the preseason, and they were just laughing their ass off the whole time. And it's like, yes, this is what it is all about. That's what it's all about. We under a minute. The shot wide there. They will get the rebound. Oh, it tries to set one up, but it won't go. And they have left their net empty. As Utopic Unicorns. What a shot there by Roof Al Yug. Oh, that's Guy Lafleur spelled backwards. Okay, yes. But this is why I got to change the fonts. It's making my mind slower. That's my excuse. 29 seconds, but they've pulled to within 5. And that was a nice one. Done some good work in the net, and now he does some work on the other net. 16 seconds and a possible chance here. They will switch it up. Empty on that side of the rink. But that is going to do it. KOG will come away with the W here. In a fun game. Not as close as the other two games, but like I say, it is a long season. And Utopic Unicorns, they will show up every week. I mean, that's one of the tests of championship caliber. Are you going to make it through a whole season? Because then we'll see some teams, they'll start kind of slack off about halfway through the season. You'll see people, oh, I can't make it, dude, But UU will always have a bunch of players that are hungry, and that has gotten them pretty close to the championship before. So desire is part of it, and that is what a team like UU has. But KOG, again, this was a team that had their tough moments too early on, but they have really coalesced into something beautiful over the course of their franchise history here on HQML. Oh, Patrick Sharp is here. Patrick Sharp is here. That is a bot that you're seeing on the ice right now. So at least we have Patrick Sharp to watch while we wait for this last game tonight. I've got the puck. He said, he did teach him to talk. Come on, Patrick Sharp. This is good between in-game entertainment right here. Oh, it's the game itself did not have bots, so the hockey bots are, I think, a great accomplishment. And a shout out to DVD. He does so much good work, and if you go to r/hockey ? On Reddit, you can get a whole bunch of mods and things that he has done for the game, and all sorts of cosmetic additions as well as gameplay additions and complete mods of the game as well. But yeah, you're right, Waldo. They are learning. They're getting better. Patrick Sharp's already better than he used to be. They will get to a point to where they'll be as good. I mean, really, he plays a lot better already than I did when I first started playing, and probably not much worse than I play right now. I haven't really played the game in a while. I mean, I spend this. That's what happens to me, though. I mean, this happens in all the games I do. I spend more time actually casting than playing the game. And so we will watch Patrick Sharp. Enjoy that. We'll get some music going, and we will wait for this final game to begin. I've got the puck. Oh.
I do mind. The dude minds. This will not stand, you know? This aggression will not stand, man. No, I do mind. The dude minds.
Oh, okay. Now I'm back on. Okay, great. Yes, Seuss is loose. That was the name I could not think of. SIL, yes. They are a Dr. Seuss themed team. They are here, and they will be taking on L4D. And yeah, like I said, I normally I kind of know who the aliases are, but in the case of these two teams, I have no idea who they usually play as, or if they normally play, or what. They have a theme going. L4D, of course, they are all taking the names from the popular game by Gabe Newell and Valve called Left 4 Dead. Well, actually, I don't think Gabe Newell had anything to do with Left 4 Dead, but it is a Valve game. So it is Ziggy Zozfozzle, Yertle the Turtle, Sam I Am, and Nargulu Who. And no goalie mod yet. Hoping to add that. Oh, okay. They're telling me now. Thank you, Burnworm, Canadian Superstar, and BGP. Dr. Seuss is Austin, Tony Flo, Nargila, or Nargilox. So, it gives a better idea of Nargi something, yes. This game should be something. As I would say, yeah, this is a chance for these guys to break out of the normal structure and have some fun with the game. We have certainly enjoyed watching tonight. Been a very nice way to kick off the season here. Season 10 is a monumental achievement to have made it to a season 10. So we could not do that without the players and the millions of people watching around the world. Yeah, they're all goose. You're right, man. They're all goose. We are all goose when it comes down to it. And okay, we're about to get underway. And I've given you the Seuss's Loose lineups. For Left 4 Dead, it is Nick, Coach, Bill, and Ellis. Just like in Left 4 Dead, the 4-player co-op taking place here on the rink for our nightcap game here on Friday Night Hockey. And a shot off of the face-off is in. Bill shoots and scores. Wow.
Yes, wow.
It is a quick strike there. Believe it or not the quickest in HQML history, but right on up there. Can't remember what the actual fastest goal. I want to say it was like 6 or 7 seconds, and has been accomplished a couple of times. And this long shot here will go wide. Chase down. Nick is trying to hold it in for Bill. But Coach with the long shot, and oh, that almost dropped in. But instead, it will fly over the crossbar. This could be a chance for Seuss to get loose, if you will. Strategy?
I think it is really a matter of controlling possession.
It certainly has been. That's been the story of the night, hasn't it, Aila? We've really seen the teams that are able to keep the puck more really have increased their chances of making things happen. It serves a couple of purposes. It gives you more of a chance to do stuff on offense because obviously you can't score unless you have the puck, right? But also it keeps the puck out of the hands of the opposing team. Long shot, big save. It was very nicely done by Ellis in the net for Left 4 Dead. Here's Ziggy. A beautiful pass in front. Gonna go for the backhand there, still bouncing in. And now cleared out by Ellis. But the shot on the other side, and oh, he could not tap that one down. So that may give them a chance. Nargilu, who is coming out of the net, and so gets some help there. They did not leave the net open. Rotated in. So there to cover their teammates. Yeah, we're talking about the 4v4 and how it differs, because I know that a lot of these players that they've gotten into the rhythm of over the past, I guess, has been 2 or 3 seasons yet. I'm not sure that LHL has gone to 5v5, and we really saw it a lot on the last Friday. There's Bill, the second goal of the game. Coach will get an assist, but that was just Bill working his way through, picking up the defense and scoring. But yeah, we saw a little bit of awkwardness in transition because people are used to playing that 5-man game. And so there's that extra player out there usually. And oh, what a shot and score by Yertle the Turtle. What a play.
Yes, he is good.
Yeah. Whichever of the regulars he is, yes. He is good, Aila. Oh, and gets tripped up on the way in. They're looking to add another one to their score. A 2-1 game. This is a good one so far as we get to near the 1 minute mark of the first period. But yeah, sometimes you would see people pass to people, expecting somebody to be where they normally would be because there's an extra body out there, and then there wouldn't be somebody there. Got to pay attention. It gets out and does. Now Zoe's in there. That is Zoe from Left 4 Dead, not Zoe Deschanel. Shout out to Zoe Deschanel if she's watching. Hello. What's up? Here is Ziggy. And we'll just let this continue on. Turns around and fires it in. That one is dug out but held up at the center ice line. Long shot from downtown. Sam I Am with the assist from Ziggy. We'll make it 2. The 2. Interesting.
Things have a way of happening quickly sometimes.
But they do in this game all the time. And this game has taken a wild turn here as we are tied up. Will it stay tied going into the second? Yes. Thank you, BG. Yertle may or may not be Tony Flo. That's part of the fun is the aliases because they don't allow that in other leagues for many reasons. Although we have seen some shenanigans erupt when people try to spoof as other players. And when I talked to Cryptic Sea, I did ask him about the account system because he had talked about making an account system for the game. And he said something like, not until it's on Steam, probably. Oh, but Coach shoots and scores! He keeps that one nice and low along the ice to make it 3-2. They're calling interference on it. I don't know. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, wait, DVD's here, though, isn't he? Okay. Well, yeah. No, I don't want to exit. Oh, what a shot. Doing shenanigans of my own, we're missing the game. Great. Turn the replays on. Which we'll look at that one later. See if it was goalie interference. At least we will have... this will be up on YouTube, and then, of course, it will be... Yeah, that was what I got from that, Waldo, is that he is talking about putting it on Steam. I think the next Cryptic Sea thing to go on Steam will be the Cryptic Sea EP, which got greenlit, and he's got some more work to do on that one. That's one thing about Cryptic Sea. He's always got several projects going. So I know that people were kind of upset at Cryptic Sea this week, and it kind of got ugly and stupid, but I understand the frustration. Oh, finding the corner is Yertle the Turtle to tie things up at 3. But yeah, and it boils over sometimes. I get that, but you know, there's still a future for this game. It may not be with this version, the 55 version. I think that any future development will go into 62 most likely. But and I don't know which version will go on Steam, but in any version, that would be a nice goal there by Bill, who has a hat trick already. 4-3 your score. This is turning into quite a game here, Aila, as we're seeing these teams take it back and forth. But yeah, Cryptic Sea has several games going at any one time. He's got the priority is obviously Sub Rosa. Oh, swing and a miss in front. And that has had a lot of work done to it. It's such a different game now than it was when we first started playing it. And since it's coming out with a big publisher like Devolver Digital, that's going to take up most of the development time for CS. But he did assure me this week when I talked to him that he has not forgotten about hockey, that he has not given up on the community just yet. Thought about it. Can't blame him. But yeah, I understand why people are mad. But I was kind of at a loss because I can't really tell him. I mean, what do people want? Make a list. What's broken? Make a list. What we need? Glitch goals. Obviously, we want the glitch goals fixed. A few more admin tools would be nice. What a shot there off the bounce. Ziggy. His first goal of the game will tie this thing up at 4. But yeah, I would say, make a list. What are the things that the community would like to see? And if he's not able to go back and do them for 55, then certainly they will be taken under advisement and added to the 62 tree. I know that ultimately what he wants for 62 is to make it tournament viable, league viable, and something that people would be okay with moving to from 55. So however long, that may take a while. Game development Unfortunately, it just does not go as fast as we'd like. Something that we at Hell Legit Games have been finding out the hard way. We're still working on #rect, and it's coming along very nicely. Very happy with where it's at and where it's going. But yeah, it always takes longer than you think. And when you're working on several titles, the Cryptic Sea EP is greenlit, so obviously that'll be something that is probably right behind Sub Rosa in terms of prioritization. But yeah, hockey he hasn't forgotten. And he certainly got a reminder this week from the community, but in the end, I don't know if that really, while I get it, I get it, but I don't know that it really doesn't speed things along. That's real talk. And here's a long shot that is corralled by Ellis. We're sitting here talking about the future of hockey ? And stuff, but the present is quite compelling as again, we've got a tie game here going into the third. This has been a great night of hockey here as we have begun season 10 with a vengeance, with quickness, with authority. Just some incredible stuff tonight. This will be up on YouTube later, of course. If you go to IBN Casting on YouTube, be able to relive the magic. And of course, since we're on Twitch TV, you'll be able to watch the VODs on Twitch if you prefer. Oh, a nice one by Coach! His second. Bill on the assist. Put me in, Coach. I get it. I get it. I get it. That's great. My goodness.
This is fun to watch.
It really has been, hasn't it? Things like this are what restores the faith. All the salt in the world, in the end, it's just salt. But nights like this is what it's all about. Long shot and score! Yertle the Turtle with a hat trick. He may or may not be Tony Flo. But by any name you choose to use, he has tied this thing up at 5. What a play.
Yes, he is good.
Yeah, whether it's Yertle or Tony Flo or whatever sort of nickname one chooses to go by. What a battle this has been between these two teams. And it is not over yet. 2 minutes and a little over a half left in the third. And a chance in front, and that will get loose on the other side here. Still held in, left for dead. Bill with it. Moving, double teamed. They're following him closely, and they're going to chase him all the way out of the zone. Then we'll go ahead and flip this back and reset it for the goalie there, Zoe. We'll dump it in. Now here is Nick taking control. Followed very closely into the corner. The switch up will take it to the other side now. Diggy now trying to handle it. And Bill, bouncing puck, will get away from everybody. Again, this will be Zoe's to try to get a hold of. And now over to Bill at the point over there on the wing. And Bill's still with it. Nice move there, a little hesitation move. And again, he tried to pass it to the side, and I think he might have been looking for somebody that was not there. So yeah, I think some of this is just remnants of expectations based on playing the 5v5 version. Usually you would have somebody right there But it does open up more space on the ice, this 4v4. And the Russians, especially, are really good at it. So that's why I'm hoping for more international games. Now that the NA has got such a great system. Oh, but Yertle the Turtle with 49 seconds. His fourth goal of the game. Ziggy with 3 assists. Could that be the one that clinches it? 6-5. Is that going to be the one that does it? The tension mounts as we get down to about half a minute left in regulation. Yertle the Turtle now with it, clearing it out. And there's a race to get to this first. Left for Dead will dump it back in. There's Sam I Am. Oh, that one got away from everybody. And now L4D has pulled the goalie. And they've got 12 seconds left. They got to do something quickly here. Intercepted. That was a big play there by Sam I Am. And he's going to go ahead and finish this off with his second goal of the game. The long shot from downtown will make it 7-5. And another big game. Wow.
As Tupac would say, dear mama.
Indeed, indeed. And so put it in stone. That is your final game of the night as Seuss is loose. The win over L4D. But L4D looked pretty good, didn't they? So, I don't know. This first night of play really gives me high hopes for the season. I think we have a pretty evenly matched league. And we'll see the Mighty Dicks next week. One of these teams will have a bye week. I don't have in front of me who that is, but we'll know for sure by then. So it's been a long night, but a productive night and lots of good times. And we thank you once again. I'm glad we had good attendance too, Peachy. That means a lot to all of us. So thanks to everybody who showed up, and thanks to everybody who watched. And thank you, Aila, for always being there. I know you're limited in where you can go, but it's nice to have you here. And thanks to everybody who helps behind the scenes, DVD, Super Hot Glue, all the crew. And thanks to everybody who watches. It's nice to see double-digit attendance. There are times when we do this and nobody watches it, but we still do it anyway because we love the game. My lucrative esports career, I could be casting MOBAs right now, in some far-flung place, but instead we choose to bring you hockey, and it's a happy choice. Thank you, Burn Wernham, for the nice, and thank you, Waldo, and thank you, BG, and thank you, everybody who has showed up, and we hope that we will see you again next week for another Friday Night Hockey. And like I said, if this is any indication of what we can expect, I am very, very excited over where this is going to go. So from all of us here at IBN Casting and HQML, Fri Nite Hockey, thanks everybody. We will see you next time. Good night.
Night.